Wonders they say shall never end. A Nigerian man in Los Angeles has been arrested for sexually abusing his patients in a care home in the United States. This is how the news reported it. Sheriff detectives have arrested a Los Angeles man, which is a Nigerian, accused of sexually abusing vulnerable adults while working as a certified nursing assistant. The investigation began on November 3rd, 2025, after a care home on South Peterson Road in Goleta reported that two patients had been sexually assaulted by a certified nursing assistant (CNA) identified as Kayode Agbolade Ogunba. During the investigation, detectives learned that similar allegations involving Ogunba had previously been reported in the Los Angeles area. Investigators also believe Ogunba may have worked as a CNA in other states, including Washington and Texas, within the past 7 years. On Tuesday, last month, January 20, 2026, detectives arrested Ogunba in the Los Angeles area on a Santa Barbara County arrest warrant. He was booked into the Santa Barbara County main jail, where he is currently being held with $100,000 bail for multiple felony charges, including sexual penetration, lewd, or lascivious acts by a caretaker against a dependent person involving force and elder abuse, as well as a misdemeanor count of sexual battery of a dependent adult. Detectives are releasing Ogumba's booking photo and asking anyone who may have additional information or who believes they may have been victimized to come forward. Investigators believe Ogumba may have used the name K in professional or personal settings. So according to the report, anyone with information is encouraged. If you have an information of his abuse, if you are a patient who he's taking care of and he has abused you, you are encouraged to come forward, to contact Detective F. Arnold at 805-681-4150. Anonymous tips can be submitted online with the link below. The sheriff's office remains committed to thoroughly investigating these cases and ensuring survivors are supported throughout the criminal justice process. Detectives work closely with the Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office and the Victim Witness Assistance Program to make sure survivor needs remain a priority alongside the investigation and prosecution. So this is quite unfortunate. He has found himself in Trump's worst of the worst list. Once the investigation is over, he will be deported back to Nigeria. I wonder how someone who is working, people die to get, Nigerians struggle and, died to get to the USA, and he is there. I don't know whether this thing is demonic or just a spell that is on these people. Of all places, you manage to get into USA. So many people have attempted, even more qualified than him. There are so many doctors who want to get into the USA. They were denied entry. Nurses, certified nurses, licensed doctors. So for him, he decided to do the unthinkable. You are working in a care home, a certified nursing assistant, and I believe he's well paid, but maybe something jumped into his head, and that thing pushed him to now start abusing the people under his care. This is demonism. That's what I can call it. I don't know, what other words to use, an adjective to use to describe his act. And now the report showed that this is not the first time he's doing it. He's worked in Texas, he's worked in Washington, and now he lives in Los Angeles. So if these people he abused while he's taking care of them comes up, he's gone for life. He is really gone for life, and this is a serious case. So that's one thing I love about USA. The investigation about his assault and abuse on patients under his care started November last year, and then they concluded their investigation. He was found guilty and he was arrested. Look at the charges: multiple felony charges, felony charges, including sexual penetration, lewd or lascivious acts by a caretaker against dependent person, and they did this by force, elderly abuse, as well as misdemeanor count of sexual battery of a dependent adult. He is a disgrace. I'm glad with what Trump is doing. If you are found guilty, if you commit any crime, no need of wasting time. Once you are prosecuted and all that, they will ship you back to your own country, and that's what he deserves for such dastardly acts. Now you look at the pictures, that showing on my screen. These are his pictures before he traveled to US. He was in Nigeria. You look at the pictures, and I look at him. Look at him. USA. So he feels that going there he can just, there are people who have this nature of evil. Evil is, they are filled with evil. Even though let's say maybe there's an opportunity for us to go to heaven and come back the world. When they get to heaven, they will still want to do evil. They will still want to do evil. I'm not saying that US is heaven anyway, but you come to a system that is well organized. When you are under a rotten system, a failed system, just like we have in Nigeria, and then you move to the USA, you think you can you can carry on with that habit and get away with it. Well, it's unfortunate, and it had been unfortunate to so many Nigerians who believe that they can just go there and do whatever thing they want to do and get away with it. The system will catch you one day. You could continue to do it and no one will get you, but the day you are caught, just like it is now, his mug shot photo is all over, and they are even asking victims who may have patients who have fallen victim of his demonic act to come forward and nail him more. Maybe they will increase the bail charges to 200,000 or 500,000, so he will remain in jail forever.